Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
All right. How are you? I'm
What's your
doing good, thank you.
name, man?
Do I need to milk my background or anything?
No, what's your name?
Shanita, last name is Gentris.
Let's see. Okay. All right. That's unique. All right. You can mute yourself. Good morning. If you mute yourself, hit *6. When I call your name, Miss Gentry, you hit *6 again, okay?
You said when you call my name, say what?
All right, I want you to mute yourself until I call your name. So,
okay.
So you know how to mute yourself, you hit *6.
Oh, okay. I gotta hit *6. Okay, I will do. How do I unmute it?
Hit *6 again to unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
I'll do it right now.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Williams-Law, and good morning, Mrs. I have you checked in, Mrs. Williams. As soon as we get the city attorney in, we will be going. As a matter of fact, we can start. Oh, shoot.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around of any kind. Please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So,
Who's Ania? The person that was signed on with AMIA, who is that? Amia, are you there? All right, I'm gonna put you out the room if I can't get an answer from you.
we got a live body in the way up. They told me we got a live body in the way up.
Yeah, that's
That's it. See the Guzman?
Person.
Morning, Mr. Potts.
Morning, Judge.
The first person we're gonna do is gonna be Gentris, Mr. Potts, and this Gentris has just one charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. So I don't know if you want to speak with her in the breakout room right now, or if you want to just set a trial date or whatever you want to do.
Hello?
Mr. Potts, you hear me?
Yes, I can speak with them.
All right. Ms. Gentris, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Potts. He's the lawyer for the day, a very good one too, so. I have AMIA again that's signed on. Ma'am, yes.
Yes, excuse me. I don't know why that you picked up Amia, but my name is Crystal Green, signed on the case. And I guess on my phone it's popping up as Amia. I don't know why.
Crystal Green.
Yes.
All right.
I'm so sorry about that.
That's all right. All right, now you can mute yourself until I call your name, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Mark Divine Love. That's a trial at 9 o'clock. Mr. Love.
Yes.
Mr. Love, how's it going? You got the case that you were over on the north end, weren't you?
Close to 12th Street area, yeah.
When, yeah, I remember him. That was on Owen, right?
No, Claremont.
Claremont, yeah, right across the road.
Yeah, right across the road.
Officer's not set to be here until 9 a.m.
Okay,
Checks in early.
yeah, I don't really know how to work this computer stuff. My girl about to leave off of work, so I had her to put it on. So she showed me how I could mute it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be on than not be in.
That's very good. All right. All right.
Your Honor, I think you have to bring Miss Gentris out the breakout room since she's on the phone.
All right. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Shanika Gentris. Case number SP 105-43281. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P78607, on behalf of Ms. Gentris, who appears by Zoom. Ms. Gentris, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Shanika Gentry.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, we will waive a form of reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea, and we'd like to set this matter for a bench trial.
All right. Ms. Gentris, I've given you an opportunity to speak with a lawyer in the breakout room. And is that the case? You want to set it for a trial?
Yes.
You don't have a license now, do you?
No.
And is it suspended because of this?
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can get her a sooner date rather than later. And allowing an unlicensed driver to drive one count.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put him in the breakout room with the lawyer. The city attorney wants to talk to you, Mr. Potts.
Okay.
That's the only charge. That's the only charge. All right, next we have Riggs.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Wait, did you say Griggs?
Yes.
Deshaunda Griggs?
Shonda Griggs.
Okay, somebody else said good morning. I was confused. I'm sorry.
I heard, I don't know if that was Ms. Gentris or not. All right. Let's see. Ms. Briggs, do you have proof of insurance? All right, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Gentry. Did we come to a resolution or what? You have an opportunity to speak. Did you join that breakout room, Mr. Potts? All right.
Are we in breakout room 2?
Yeah, with Goss regarding Gentry.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd get another prompt.
All right, Mr. Briggs, are you still driving those cars?
I have no, I don't have that car anymore. I have
Do you have insurance on your car?
I have insurance on a newer car, but I don't have that car anymore. The Ford Fusion 2013.
Let's
I
see your
believe.
face, man. Let's see your face.
Give me 1 second.
Do you have insurance on your new car?
No, not in my name.
Is it insurance on the car, ma'am?
It's not in my name. No, the car's not in my name.
You're not gonna answer my question, are you?
No, I don't have insurance.
Let's go. All right, we're back on the record with Mrs. Gentry. I gave you the opportunity to speak with the city attorney, Mr. Potts. You still want that trial date?
Your Honor, this is matter is 1 count allowing a licensed person to drive. Based on my conversation with Ms. Gentry, I do want to make a motion in lieu of a trial date, and leave it to the court's discretion. I would move to have this matter dismissed in the interest of justice and for the purposes of judicial economy.
All right.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the city of Detroit. Your Honor, I spoke to Counsel Potts, and in the interest of justice, I would not object to this.
All right. All right, Ms. Gentry, hopefully this is the only thing that's holding your license up, because this case is gonna be dismissed. I'm gonna waive any warrant fees, but you're gonna be responsible to pay reinstatement fees. I'll grant counsel's motion to dismiss, and you're gonna owe a $45 reinstatement fee, and if that's the only issue that you have with your driver's license, then you'll be able to go get a license after you pay the $45.
Yes, I can pay the 45. Thank you.
All right, you know how to pay that?
Could I pay it online or do I have to come in and pay it?
Pay it online at 36districtcourt.org, or you can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come into 36 District and pay it. Oh,
Okay.
you have a bond. You have a $100 bond, I believe.
I think I paid the bond. I paid the
Your Honor,
$100 bond.
I just asked that bond be returned.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is, you can go on and pay that $45, and that bond will be returned back to you, as long as your address is correct. It's gonna go to the last address that we have on here. And, or you can, come down to the court and ask them to immediately apply that bond. Or you can, we can ask my clerk to put in a request that bond be applied, but you're gonna have to dial a number. I don't know how good that is, but I can give you the information. You can do it when you want to, ma'am.
Okay, I'll take care of it as soon as possible. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you both. night.
Stay calm. All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Shonda Marie Briggs. Case numbers SP 1122331. No, strike that. SP 1122333, counts 1 and counts 2. The court does recognize that Mrs. Griggs got a 1 to 5 over, that she automatically signed up to the 1 point for because she paid the ticket. So I do understand, and that was only a 35 and a 30. So you got 1 point for that, ma'am. I was asking whether you're driving a vehicle right now. But where are you again, Ms. Griggs?
I didn't hear the last question.
I was asking, you were in a car a minute ago.
Yes, I was actually taking my daughter to school. So
Okay, so you were driving a car a minute ago. I was asking. Say what you're gonna say.
I was in the vehicle, yes, taking my daughter to school.
Okay, so you just got finished driving a vehicle.
My dad took us. So that's why he just gave me the paperwork for the insurance, and the car was covered at that time. I do have the paperwork. I didn't know, but he just gave me the paperwork.
That's what I was asking you for, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know, but he just gave me the paperwork.
No, because you didn't let me finish trying to say what I was saying. So where's the paperwork to that vehicle? That's the one you just got finished driving, right?
I'm sorry?
Is that the one you just got finished driving?
My dad is driving the vehicle, but the car that I had, is that the vehicle that's covered? Yes.
The car that you have?
My car, my dad has 2 cars that's covered under my name and his name. Is that what you're asking? I wasn't driving the vehicle. My dad is outside in the car.
Okay.
And he took us, you said the car that I just got done driving.
Okay. So do you have, can you send me that proof of insurance and registration, ma'am?
Yes.
All right.
Do I just take a picture and upload it?
I guess you do it the best way you know how, just as long as I get it. I'm gonna put my information in the chat, and you can send me that information, and we will, if it's good insurance, we'll dispose of these tickets. I see you paid the civil infraction. So give me that information, please. We'll pass it until I get that information. All right.
Well, I didn't hear the last part.
We'll pass it until I get that information.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Paul. Good morning, probation officer Paul. Good morning to you. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Matthew Gray and Bruce, case number Z8059461. Appearances for the record, please. And Mr. Potts, we have a situation where Mr. Guzik was ordered to be here in person. It's a OWI case. He's been on probation for quite some time, and hasn't been in compliance a few times. So I ordered him to come back today, and he chose conversations last time. I was going to send him for 15 days in jail for his repeated violation, but he chose to come back and be in full compliance today or get 80 days in jail, because he already did 10 through Judge Langston. So I don't know if you want to speak to him ahead of time, or do you want Mrs. Paul to let us know what's going on with the case and then you speak to him, or how do you want to do it?
What was that last? You said Juzik? Matthew?
Music. Yes,
Okay.
the first one.
All right. Is he on the Zoom or?
He's in person here. We can get him a Zoom. We can get him on Zoom if you need to.
Okay. I guess I need to know what the violation was as well.
Okay. The violation. Well, let's go and let's let Mrs. McCall tell us where we're at right now, and if there's any necessary need for him to speak to you regarding some of the allegations that potentially are going to be made, then I'll allow him to speak to you before we go any further.
Okay.
All right. Mr. McCall.
Your Honor, Mr. Booth was placed on probation on February 26, 2021 for 9 months. He was ordered to pay $1,005 in assessed fines and costs, complete 40 hours of community service, attend the Victims Impact Panel, as well as the Alcohol Highway Safety class, attend Alcohol Anonymous twice weekly, submit to drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, fail to comply with will result in jail time. Mr. Guzik last appeared in person on August 25th, 2021 in person, and he was instructed to return in 2 weeks with no missed urinalysis tests. The defendant was tested 3 times per week random and must pay additional $350 today and provide proof of doing so for 15 days of Wayne County Jail. And we adjourn this case to allow him to come back in 2 weeks. Any missed tests, Mr. Guzik was going to serve 80 days in a Wayne County Jail with no early release. And at this time, Mr. Guzik has paid his assessed fines and costs in full. He has completed the Victims Impact Panel, as well as the Alcohol Highway Safety class. He provided proof of 40 hours of community service. He paid the additional $350 on August 25th, and his screen dates were August 25th, August 27th, August 31st, September the 2nd, September the 4th, and September the 7th. And all of those were positive, but however, Mr. Guzik has provided proof of his medical marijuana card, which was issued on December 8th, 2020, and has an expiration date of 12/8/2022. So at this time, Mr. Guzik, he is in full compliance.
All right, so I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Guzik.
I just had one more question, Judge. How long has he been on probation?
Since February 26, 2021, so that would be close to 8 months.
Okay, and was it a 12-month term?
It was 9 months.
It started out as a 9-month term.
Okay, all right, 9 months. Okay.
So now, based on that information that you gave the court, Officer Paul, is there a recommendation now from the probation department?
The probation department recommends that he be discharged from probation due to the fact that he has paid his $350 additional, and he did complete those 6 tests as directed, and he's in at this time.
You have any response, Counselor?
No objection to that, Your Honor.
I didn't think so. All right, so you got the picture now.
Yes, Your Honor.
I hope this moving forward puts the position of where this won't happen again, especially hopefully not in Detroit, but not anywhere else.
It won't happen anywhere.
It's really no good reason to get behind a wheel, especially in our day and age when you can just hit the touch of a button and it's there in minutes, a ride for you in minutes to take you wherever you need to go. So I know a lot of times people think that, they only had a few or they'll be all right. It's right around the corner or it's close, but it's those decisions that you make in those moments, especially while intoxicated, that can be fatal or catastrophic, or it can just lead you here today, where, you know, luckily there was no accident, luckily there was nobody that was hurt, but this is something that I'm sure you don't want to have to go through again. So based on that, and based on the recommendation that probation officer McCall has recommended here, obviously no objections from your lawyer there, then I'm going to discharge you from probation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Music. Good luck to you, sir, and I hope you're truthful about not getting behind the wheel or
Won't happen again.
not even one drink, but
I don't even want to drink no more, man. I learned a lot, and business is good. I have my head, it's all there, and I want to keep it that way.
hey, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
All right, let's move on. I got some email from Ms. Briggs. She got to hurry up and got that registration to us. Insurance and everything. We want to get this over with too, huh, Ms. Briggs? All right.
Please.
Recalling the case of Chandra Marie Briggs, I am in receipt of current registration and insurance. So, Mrs. Briggs, I do understand that you paid a related civil infraction with this matter. So based on those reasons, I'm going to dismiss the matter, both matters, and I'm going to waive the warrant fees. I'm going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees, Ms. Briggs. Okay? Are you
That's
there
no
now?
problem. Yes, I can do that.
All right. There's nothing further. You have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you. You as well.
All right.
Hello?
Hello? How you doing, ma'am? I know you've been waiting to get yourself checked in. So what is your name?
Janelle, Janel, Lige, Lige. Good morning.
Good morning to you. I have you here. Okay. All right, I have Corporal Knapp.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're on Rayshawn Little.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't think Mr. Little has showed up, but he's not due until 9 o'clock, so he's got, we'll give you some time. I'll put you in a breakout room with the city attorney so that you can discuss it and be prepared ahead of the trial.
Okay.
Little. He didn't check in yet.
No, he didn't check in.
Oh, I'm just thinking about lighter. I need a more mixed duration.
Yes. Thank you.
Where is the greens? Okay. This is the City of Detroit versus Crystal Green, case numbers SP 838-848, counts 1, 2, and 3. And we will.
Hello, good morning.
Hold on a second, Ms. Wu. We also have case number 173503671. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning. For the record, Coleman Potts, on behalf of Ms. Green, who appears by Zoom. Ms. Green, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Crystal Green.
All right, Mrs. Green. I don't know if they have offering here for your matters. They do have an offer. You have 1, 2, 3, that's all, and 17. Five, 6, 7. All right. So,
Thank you.
let's do this, Ms. Green. You have 4 pending cases, all of them are misdemeanors. And
Report from me, my friend. Thank you, sir.
I have to stop and mute their phones. Mr. Sherman, are you an officer? So what I'll do is, you have 2 other civil infractions that date back to 2017 that you have neglected. So what I'll do is I will allow you to plead to the recommendation of failure to display a valid driver's license. I'll fine you $240 in that matter. I'll dismiss the other. I'll dismiss civil infraction, and I will. I'll meet you somewhere in the middle on the. Well, what I'll do on the civil infractions that you neglected, I'll try my best to get you as close to. Well, it looks like they've already reduced the fines and costs on one and took away the penalties. On the other one, I'll reduce the penalties, the fines and costs on the other one. It appears that they've done that as well. If there's any extra fines and costs on there, I'll waive those fines and costs. So I can set this for a trial, and you can get a trial date, or you can take this deal, or you can speak to Mr. Potts in the breakout room.
I could not hear you because like every time you were saying something, you was breaking up and the phone just kept mushing up. And what was that last one you said?
All right, you have 4 pending misdemeanors. I was going to allow you to plead to one of those misdemeanors, fine you $240 for that, and then dismiss the other 3 misdemeanors. In the 2 civil infractions you have, I was going to take away the discretionary fees to try and get you as close to the original cost of the ticket as possible. Or you can go to trial on the misdemeanors, or you can speak to Mr. Potts in the breakout room to see if there's some other strategy you guys want to come with. I will say all these misdemeanors go back to 2017. I do see Officer Vickers is still with the force. I don't know about this other officer. So what do you want to do?
I guess we can go with the first one.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
So that means I have to like pay right now at the moment, or?
Well, I would like to pay it right now, but can you pay it now?
Because my kid's father, he was, what I'm saying, looking out for me. He was having me pay it. So what I can do is ask him if he have the remainings of the money, like the amount.
I'm not gonna go with that, ma'am. I'm gonna give you some time to pay. You just tell me when you can pay. Hey, sir, you gotta get the cigarette out your mouth.
Okay, well, would I be able to speak with the guy that you were saying that I could?
I can put you on with the lawyer.
Okay, that way I could talk it out with him then. That way it'd be better.
Sir. Mr. Potts, join that breakout room.
Okay.
Mr. Phillips, good morning, sir. You're on mute. Okay, Mr. Sherman, you're supposed to be in Judge McConaughey's courtroom.
533?
533.
Yeah, I was told, I was given this paper here for a Zoom meeting.
Right, but you're in 434.
I'm sorry?
You're in courtroom 434.
So it's not a Zoom meeting?
Yeah, it's a Zoom meeting, but you didn't call 533, you called 434. You're in courtroom 434 now. You're supposed to be in courtroom 533.
All right, thank you.
All right, so zoom in to 360-533-0000.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Phillips. How's it going?
Well, everything's well. Yourself?
How can we help you today?
I was saying if maybe we may have some clients here today.
Some clients in today?
Yes.
Today is actually, it starts next week, but
Next
you have
week.
some people. Yeah, you have some people there today?
No, I was just wondering, did we have some on your docket for this morning?
No, we're not starting until next week. I will say this though, that some people came in earlier this week that I sent put off until next week. But we don't have any. I don't see anybody that's on that docket today at all. That docket that's not supposed to start till next week.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm a little ahead of myself.
That's all right. I know we're all eager to get to work. I would have liked to have been able to take care of those ones that came in the other day, but I didn't have any resources. There was no interpreter or anything. Now, is the interpreter going to be there?
We usually have one from the court.
Okay, so they'll zoom in next week as well then, right?
Yes.
All right, very well. I'll see you next week.
Okay, see you then.
Maybe before that, I might drop in on you possibly Friday if I have the time.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to that.
All right, have a great one.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Ms. Green, I gave you an opportunity to speak with counsel, and Mr. Potts, what's your client want to do?
She wants to take advantage of the plea offer.
All right, very well. Ms. Green, are you there? I need to see your face, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Ms. Green, can you, is that my understanding the counsel said you want to take advantage of this offer?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna draw your attention way back to, October 26, 2017, at around 11 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Paul and Rutland. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
I couldn't hear you. Can you say that over?
Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
On that day?
Yes.
No.
Well, how did you get a ticket then?
Oh, I thought you said that I get involved with another officer after that day. Like, oh yeah, yes I did. Yes I did. I'm sorry.
Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on October 26,
Yes.
2017?
Yes.
In that area of Paul and Rutland, correct?
Yes.
In the
Yes.
city of Detroit, correct?
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, not at the time. No, I couldn't.
Why was that, ma'am?
Because, well, when I first started driving, I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like make it to work or whatever. So
Why was that? Was it because you didn't have a driver's license? Your license was suspended, or you never acquired one?
Yeah, I never required one.
Okay, that's all we need, ma'am. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. And with the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. Now, let's get to the payment part, ma'am. When can you pay?
I can't promise you, but I know I can pay like before this year is over with.
I don't get that.
Because I don't know, like I don't know how much the total gonna be altogether. So I'm saying like
I said $240.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Yes, I will be able to pay that like probably next week. Yes.
Well, I don't know what am I speaking a different language or something?
No, I'm on a cell phone and it's like I really can hear you. So it's
Well,
like
you need to hear me. You need to understand what's going on. All right. When can you pay the $240?
Well, I could pay it tomorrow.
Okay, that went from a week from a end of the year to 2 weeks
Right,
to the month.
At first I didn't hear the amount that you said. I told you because at first when you was explaining the case for me, you had people coming in and out, and then you had so I couldn't hear you, and that's why I asked to speak to the lawyer. And now I couldn't hear you because I'm on a cell phone. My cell phone is a little low due to a little bit of water damage. So it's like I'm trying to hear you the best way I can. So I didn't hear the amount. But yes, if it's that low, yes, I will be able to pay it tomorrow or like tomorrow, next week, or whatever. It's not that much. I could be able to pay it. I just don't have it like right now, today. So like if I might gotta ask my daddy about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I don't have a job at the moment or nothing like that. So.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right. Pay it by September 15th, 2021. I'm going to waive the late fees. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. And I don't know if you're going to pay it or not. But if you do pay it, you zoom in next week. And I told you if you make the payment, then we'll go look at those other civil infractions that you have, and we'll see if we can reduce some of the fines and costs on those to get you back so you can start driving legally.
Okay. Okay.
All right. It's nothing further, ma'am. If you can't pay it by the 15th, you need to zoom back in and see if the court can find you some more time, because this will be a situation where it results in a warrant put out in your arrest, and all the extra late fees and stuff like that will be attached. And they'll come back. You'll be back in the same situation you are now. There's nothing further I have to say, ma'am.
Okay, you have a better one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fucking mean.
waiting on, so we're waiting on a few people for trial, Mr. Potts. So that would be, we have Mr. Love, that's waiting at 9:30. If the officer doesn't show up, then we'll just start, you remind me, and we'll get all those taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, if he don't show up by 9:30?
If they don't show up by 9:30.
Okay.
Let's go with Ms. Lige, Janelle Lige.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Lige.
Good morning.
Okay, you were supposed to take Michigan defensive driving course.
Yes, sir.
Did you get a chance to do that, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Did you send me that certificate?
No, I didn't know I needed to send you the certificate, but I have the certificate on my phone. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how to send it, but I can figure it out.
All right, figure that out. And we'll call the case.
So do I need to send it through your email or how do I send it to you?
I sent you my email address in the chat, ma'am. And you can send me that certificate through the email.
Okay.
Corporal Rule, you're here for, good morning to you. You're here for Markel Hardy.
Actually, Your Honor, I'm here for Rayshawn Little.
Okay, it says Corporal Rule for Markel Hardy.
I'm not subpoenaed for that, sir.
That's what it says on the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. I don't think Mr. Little has showed up yet.
Okay.
I'm here.
You're on the phone. That's you, Mr. Little, on the phone?
Yes.
All right. So what we'll do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Goss, Mr. Corporal Rule, and I'm gonna put Mr. Hardy in a breakout room with Mr. Potts.
Yeah, and I'm looking for Mr. Hardy on the docket.
No, it's not Hardy. He's just signed on under, that's what it says on there, but he's actually on here for Rayshawn Little. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Little.
Is there an offer that's been made already, or?
We have Mr. Little. All right. There's been an offer that he pleads to failure to display a valid driver's license and improper plates, $240 a piece, and it seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the cases will be dismissed. So, let me see.
Well, he'll be in the courthouse though, because your stuff is in person, so if he's in the courthouse, he has to have some other matter in your office, so we'll see him. Over there soon. Sounds good.
So Mr. Little's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fences. 1, 2, 1. Okay, pleading to 2 counts of failure to display and 1 count of improper plates and dismissing the rest, $240 a piece. That's going to be that's going to be an automatic 30-day suspension upon plea of the failure to display a valid driver's license. And there are no points to either one of the 3 misdemeanors, but there'll be automatic 30-day suspension for study to display, and no abstraction for the other case. All right,
Yep, I'll head in the breakout room.
I'll put you in the breakout room. All right, Ms. Lige, so you know the deal, ma'am, right? I'm assuming that you entered into this deal with me, and I told you that when you take this class, we want you to have some kind of spirited discussion about what you learned, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready to do that?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready as I'm going to be. If I can remember, that exam was a little bit difficult. The rest of it was pretty easy. It's just the exam part. It was really tricky. I had to take it a few times. I was like, wow.
Well, I hope you took some notes. Well, first of all, I hope you learned something.
Well, I didn't take any notes due to that I have COVID and I was sick. So today, actually, Monday was my first day really up out the bed.
So you want to put this off until you get a little better? I can give you a week or so, or what?
Well,
you want to get done now?
We could do it now. I mean, I don't know the difference. I could have a little time to study, maybe.
Well, I mean,
I took the test.
What's going to happen here is your performance today and what you bring to the people in court and the people viewing online is going to be dependent on whether you get what type of relief you get from this 2021 over. So with that being said, you're already going to get some kind of relief taking the class. This is a 4-point offense. I would like to see you get a 0-point offense out of this so it doesn't affect your insurance. So I'm giving you the opportunity to go back and look at it again and take some notes or something, or get it together, because we're all going to be hoping that you bring something that sways the city attorney here into offering you that 0-point offense. So you ready to do that, or you want to take another week? Let me know.
Well, I'd rather take another week so I can get myself 100% better.
That's okay, and then we'll give you the opportunity to do that. So I'm going to have you back on September 16th.
Okay.
At 8:30. So everybody of today is going to miss out unless they tune in on September 16th and see what you learn. I think this is a class that everyone should have to take that's driving, but just as a refresher, because it's got a lot of valuable information in it. But with
yes,
that
it does.
It does, I'm sure. So we want you to bring that valuable information and teach some of these people online, because there's a whole lot of people doing a lot more than 21 over too. You know that.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to set this for another pre-trial, September 16, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Ma'am, I hope you get better. I'm glad to hear that you are on the road to recovery. So brush up on those things, take a few notes, and bring us some substantive information next week, okay?
Okay, and that's at 8:30, correct, on the 16th?
That's 8:30 on the 16th. That's a Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, man.
You too.
All right. So we have
We're ready on little, Judge.
Are you ready on little?
Yes.
All right. Let's do that then. Is Mr. Little out of that breakout room? I'll bring him out. All right, Mr. Little, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Let's Call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Rayshawn Jamal Little. Case numbers SP 1150163, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. SP 1177091. Well, let's say SP, like that, SP 1177098, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1177151. SP 1188992, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, on the Coleman Potts, on behalf of Mr. Little. Mr. Little, please state your name for the record, sir.
Rayshawn Little.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation that my client enter a plea of faith to display in the proper plates, and the remaining matters will be dismissed. Ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
Right. I sure know that Mr. Little did himself a favor by setting up a trial date in this matter, didn't you, Mr. Little?
Right.
All right. I don't hear anything from Mr. Goss. Are you there, sir? Because the date is the date and time set for a trial. And what we'll do as an officer of the court, Mr. Potts, I'll accept your I'll accept the fact that you have discussed this with the other side, and that's the agreement that you came to. So, Mr. Little, is that the way you want to resolve this?
Yes.
All right, sir, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 fine?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Right.
Okay. Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Corporal Rule, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Rule, 6th Precinct, Detroit Police Department.
Badge number?
3896, sir.
All right, and you were in the breakout room. I gave you an opportunity. It seems like everyone has come to a resolution. I don't know if Corporal Knapp was on this file as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you put your appearance on the record, Corporal Knapp?
Corporal Knapp, badge number 401, Detroit Police Department.
What precinct, sir?
6th Precinct.
Very well. All right, so Mr. Rule, let me draw your attention. Somebody's giving me some feedback. And you mute your devices until I think that was Corporal Knapp. You guys are kind of probably too close to each other. Mr. Rule, let me draw your attention back to, let's see, just one count of failure to display. So let's go back to April the 16th, 2021 at around 6:28 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Plymouth Road and Evergreen, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that day, sir, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No.
And why is that?
My license are suspended.
Very well, sir. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you said Mr. Rule, and I think you meant to say Mr. Little.
Mr. Little, I'm sorry, Mr. Rule. I'm sure you have a valid driver's license, don't you, Mr. Rule?
Yes, I do.
I know you do. All right. So, Mr. Little, I'm sorry, but in any event, you got pulled over on Plymouth and Road and Evergreen in the city of Detroit, correct?
Right.
And you were asked to produce that valid driver's license, correct?
Correct.
And you couldn't do so because your license was suspended, correct?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss all the other counts.
Okay.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to fine you $240, sir. With this good a deal, you need to pay this today. When can you pay it?
You said $240?
Yes.
I need to pay it now.
Your Honor, I thought he pled to 2 counts.
I thought you said 1 count.
No, Your Honor, it was 2 counts. It was a count of failure to display and a count of improper plates.
Okay, you said, okay, all right. I thought I heard only 1 count. That's why it's still a good deal, but all right, let's go to the improper plate. And let's say that on the same date and time, sir.
Yes.
Well, let's see. On the same date and time, were you operating a 2010 Ford?
Yes.
And on that Ford, the officer asked you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that, sir?
Because I had just bought the car.
No insurance, sir?
No insurance.
All right. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of improper plates. And now, with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other counts.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to waive any warrant fees for you, sir. And I will hold you responsible for any reinstatement fees. I don't know if there's any reinstatement fees attached to these, but you'll see those if there is when you go to make the payment. So give me a date, sir. When can you pay it?
I could pay it in like 30 days.
All right, I'm going to set this for payment in 30 days. That's going to be October 8th, 2021. Sir, if you can't get it paid by then, you're gonna zoom back in and see if the court can find you some more time, or there's gonna be a warrant put out for your arrest, and it's gonna go into default status, and all those penalties and fees are gonna be assessed then too. So please get the matter resolved, and good luck to you. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very well. All right, Corporal Rule and Corporal Knapp, if there's no further questions, sir, I appreciate you guys appearing, and be safe out there.
All right, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. You too.
Very well. All right, let's go with Mr. Love, who's been here, and it is now 9:33, and I don't see an officer on behalf of Mr. Love, so let's call the case. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Mark and Van Love. Case numbers U59692321. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Honor, for the record, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Love, who appears by Zoom. Mr. Love, please state your name for the record, sir.
Mark Kevin Love.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial in this matter. The complaining witness has failed to appear, and at this time, the defense moves for dismissal.
All right. Is there an officer Anthony Mullins badge number, I don't know if that's 437, but hearing no response and seeing no other officers in the breakout as the participant room, I'm going to dismiss the matter. No officer. And Mr. Love, there doesn't seem to be any warrant or any other fees attached to it. So with that being the case, I'm going to dismiss the matter. Have a very good day, sir.
You too.
All right. I'll remove you from the room. When you got out.
Thank you, because I sure don't know how.
All right. All right. Who else do we have?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well. Who am I speaking with?
Jasmine Griffin.
All right, let's get doing this. Dion Larkin.
Yes,
How you doing, Mr. Larkin?
I'm okay, Your Honor. How are you?
All right, I'm very well. So we have
I have a motion on Dion Larkin and Jasmine Griffin, Your Honor.
Jasmine Griffin as well.
Yes.
Okay, let's call Mr. Larkin. City of Detroit versus Dion Taft Larkin, case number B1006436. Strike that, B1006436 and B100644416. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Larkins. Mr. Larkin, please state your name for the record, sir.
Dion Larkins.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial in this matter. The complainant witnesses have failed to appear, and at this time, defense moves toward dismissal.
Okay, Mr. Larkins, I don't see that there is an attorney on this, Officer McClanahan. I don't hear Officer McClanahan, Carl McClanahan. Hearing no response, your matter is going to be dismissed. No officer. Please, sir, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great one.
You too.
All right, Mrs. Wilson.
Yes.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jasmine Renee Griffin, case number SP11401341. Appearances for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Griffin. Ms. Griffin, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Jasmine Griffin.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial in this matter. The complaining witness has failed to appear, and at this time, defense moves for dismissal.
All right, hearing that motion and calling Officer B. Kaplan or E. M-A-L-I-C-K. Hearing no response and seeing no one else in the breakout room, I'm going to dismiss the matter, no officer. And ma'am, I don't see that you owe any other penalties or fees. So with that being said, you are free to leave.
Thank you. You
Have
too.
a great day.
Bye.
I have a motion on Diamond Owens as well.
All right. Mrs. Owens, you're up.
Good morning.
Is this Miss Owens? Were you at the were you at the kayaking or whatever that day?
No, I think it was on 96 freeway, like almost
No,
getting on 96.
Man, that wasn't the Mrs. Owens I'm talking about. That wasn't the Owens I'm talking about. All right. Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Diamond Mercedes Owens, Case number 217248321. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts, and we have Ms. Owens. Ms. Owens, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Diamond Owens.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial in this matter. The complainant witness has failed to appear, and at this time, the defense moves for dismissal.
All right. All right, so this is a clear plastic cup with unknown substance smelling of alcohol. I think that would be a hard one to prove anyway. I didn't even read it. That's what the clerk say. All right. There's a date and time set for a trial. There's been a motion to dismiss based on no officer's presence, and I don't see an officer in the breakout room. And there's a badge number 3295 for a name that I can't pronounce or read. So based on that, seeing no other officers in the room, I'm going to dismiss the case, no officer. Ma'am, if there's nothing further, you are free to leave.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Let's go to Mr. Brian Matthew Gullery.
Yes.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want a trial date too? All right, let's.
Sure.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Brian Matthew Gullery. Case numbers U88765312, 12484758, counts 1 and counts 2, 12506891, 13499347. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts, on behalf of Mr. Gullery.
Yeah.
Mr. Gullery, please state your name for the record, sir.
Brian Matthew Guillory.
Guillory. Where have you been, Mr. Guillory?
I've been working and, taking care of my business.
No, you haven't been taking care of your business.
Yes, I have.
Why are these cases so old then? You didn't take care of these?
That's because I had what was it?
Because you weren't taking care of all of your business.
No, I got my license back and everything. I was taking care of my business. Them is just warrants. I went through bankrupt and it cleared the tickets out. So they was just the warrant. It was just the warrants, and I didn't know I still had my warrants.
All right. All right. What do you want to do, Mr. Potts?
Your Honor, I would move to dismiss for the age of these tickets, Your Honor.
Oh, I would agree. Mr. Goss, you want to put your appearance on the record, please? Dismiss.
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, B60162, on behalf of the city of Detroit. Your Honor, I haven't even seen the tickets.
There's a loudspeaker ticket back in 2013, 2012. There is a license improper, 2012. No insurance, 2012. No license improper, 2012. And a license improper, 2013.
Your Honor, I will leave that up to your discretion.
All right. We're going to dismiss the matter, sir, for the age of the tickets.
Thank you, sir.
If there's nothing further, you are free to leave, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
All right. We only have Mr. Lyleton that's here.
Is he on the docket, Judge?
He's on the docket, but it's some kind of odd time, 9:23.
Okay, yeah, I don't even see him on my docket.
What is the voice?
Huh?
Andrew,
Is this set for a trial, Your Honor?
this person must have checked in. Is Alexandria here? Isis, Alexandria, Jiska? They must have checked in because he brought the file up, unless that was inadvertent. All right, he's on the docket today. He's not on this paper docket, but he's on the case today for 9:23. I don't know.
I thought that was the date. The date of his trial was 9/23.
Oh.
Yeah. When I looked it up, that's why I had to go and get it from the.
Oh, I would have told no. I thought.
Well, is this good? Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on.
Is it scheduled for a trial?
It's scheduled for a trial on reckless driving. I remember Mr. Lyleton. Okay, let's see what's going on. 9:23. So you're here. I'm sorry, Mr. Lyleton. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
You are here a couple of weeks early. You have to come back on 9:23. I thought you were saying that his time was 9:23 though.
No, I thought the day was today. That's the date you had gave me at 8:30, if I was not mistaken.
Let me see. Wow. I have here. We'll review on 9/2. And we don't have to review it because you've done, you know, oh, you didn't, I gave you a review date of the second last week. But since you have paid off.
Yeah, that was to make sure the money and everything was paid, but I have been took care of that.
Yeah, since you have paid all the money, then that's gone. Now we're set for trial here. Yeah, I got September 23rd, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So come back then. I'm sorry, sir. I would have, I should have recognized that. That's something I'm sorry to have you waiting that time, but I appreciate you appearing and come back on 9/23 and we can get some kind of resolution to the other matter.
Okay, will do.
All right, have a great day, sir. See you next week. 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 2 weeks, all right.
All right, I'll go. That seems like it'll do it. So, no, he has a defense. Maybe you'd be good to be here next week. I wish I could order you to be here next week, Mr. Fox. No, he had some other stuff that we sent to the Michigan Defensive Driving Course, and he said something, I can't remember what he was saying. He got a reckless driving. He says, I think he's just saying that's not me. Or he wasn't reckless or something like that. So, I remember, because I remember we let him take the driving course and we did all the stuff that he was supposed to do on that and he completed it. And then reckless driving, he's like, listen, I don't know what he said about it, but I forget what he said.
Your Honor, I do have a question to ask you. I have one of those matters. Or we're still live on YouTube. I have one of those matters. The family matters that you don't get paid for my fiance's cousin. His name is Antoine Lapsley. I was just gonna make a motion to see if the court can amend his bond to a personal bond and set this matter for a near date so I can speak with Attorney Goss and try to work out some type of deal for his tickets.
All right, spell his last name, please?
Last name is Lapley.
And what's his first name?
First name Antoine, Antoine.
And I'm gonna say, you know about that free work.
Yeah.
I heard you say earlier though that it was the fiance's something. So
cousin, yeah, exactly.
We all like,
yeah, if it was your cousin, you could say, man, you ain't been taking care of your stuff ever. So I'm not. Because Mr. Lapsley looks like he hasn't been taking care of his stuff.
Exactly.
So, all right. Let's call the cases. Now he's got a number of civil infractions as well that he hasn't paid that date back. Oh, this is last year, so we'll deal with that stuff when the time comes around. Got a lot of tickets on one day. All right, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Antoine Ramon Lapsley. Case numbers SP 1089006-1, SP 919751, counts 1, 2, and 3. In case number 184899711. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts, B78607 on behalf of Mr. Lapsley. Your Honor, I will ask that the court waive my client's presence. I move to have his bond changed to amended to a personal bond and have this matter set for the nearest court date, so I can work out something with the prosecutor's office.
We'll waive your client's presence. And based on the fact that you're retained on this matter, sir, Mr. Potts, we will enter not guilty pleas on his behalf, and we will give him a $0, or at least let's make it a $200 personal bond.
Thank you, Judge.
So do you have a date in mind, Counselor?
Whatever the closest date for the court is.
Well, we can bring him in. When is the date for? I mean, I have pre-trial dates set here, January 14th. So I don't know if that's if he's really. That's what I have, January 14th.
Okay, if I'm able to work something out in the meantime, will the court be allowed to put on an interview docket or something?
Certainly.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, we'll put Mr. Lapsley. You pre-trial dates out?
Oh, I can just get the case number.
Here, you want one of them or both of them? He's got a bunch of cases.
Oh, okay.
I'll print them out.
Well, you don't have to.
I'll print them out.
Oh.
Unless you're gonna print out that one sheet.
Yeah, and then do it from there.
And do it from there. And what we'll do, he's got some civil infractions that were done during the pandemic, and he's gonna need to take the Michigan defensive driving course too. He's got 130 plus miles an hour over the speed limit, and another 25 mile an hour over the speed limit. I'll let you work that out with Mr. Goss. I'll stay out of it.
Well, most definitely, Judge. I'll make sure to I get that to Mr. Goss during plea negotiations.
All right, Mr. Potts.
Yes, sir.
Defensive driving with authority over, you definitely have to take the defensive driving course.
No worries. That'll get done.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Oh, can I get the spelling of Antoine Lapsley's name correct?
First name Antoine, last name Lapsley.
Thank you.
And the middle name is Ramone.
Correct.
Does he have a brother and Damon Lapsley?
It's a possibility.
Lives in Georgia?
Yep.
He's got 2 cases too, but they're pending. So it seems like he may have been taking care of his stuff. All right. All right. If there's nothing further, that'll conclude the morning. That'll conclude
Thank you,
the
Judge.
day.
You all have a good day.
January 14th,
Okay.
2022.
Oh, I thought you said something earlier.
No, he'll work it out. All right.
What happened with the officers?
They're gone. I put them on the record.
What, they took a deal or the guy took the deal?
I thought, yeah, he took the deal. Oh, I thought you were in there working it out with them. I put all of them in the breakout room.
No, I was studying Judge, Sherman's court.
Oh, I put them in all, they were all in the breakout. Actually, Officer Dill is still in the breakout room. But he won't be one we put down.
Okay.
All right. All right, Ms. Williams Law, that'll conclude the day, I guess.
Have a good one, Your Honor.
There is one person that's scheduled for this afternoon for some reason. And I don't know why that keeps happening, but there's gonna be no city attorney here, so.
Okay. You know what
All
that
right,
means?
have a great day. Have a great day.